Okay, it's my very first video on YouTube here. We'll be doing an unboxing for the brand new Vaesen Nordic Horror Role-Playing Starter Set. Just came out a couple of days ago. It's been a long running game, as I understand it, by Free League, very popular company. Basically, Vaesen is a Nordic game in which you're some sort of paranormal investigator. The vibe I get from it is it's sort of like Call of Cthulhu, but it doesn't involve cosmic horrors from space, and rather instead folklore creatures from Nordic and other mythologies and folklore. So without any further nonsense here, I guess let's just go ahead and start ripping this guy open. You know. All right, we got some unboxing here. There we go. There's that. Before we get into the box, let's take a look at the back here. The back tells you everything you get in there. It tells a little description about setting the scene and stuff. You get some custom-made dice you can see here. It looks like some character sheets, full-color map. Bunch of interesting looking stuff in there. I've opened privately the starter sets for Lord of the Rings and One Ring starter set, and I thought both of those had a lot of cool stuff in them, and it didn't seem to be overwhelming. Unfortunately, I've never played this game myself, and I'm planning to play it solo myself, so boy, it doesn't want to open. All right, gotta love live video, except it's not live. All right. Oh, boy, the monsters don't want it to open, do they? All right, here we go. Inside the top of the box, there's nothing. We got, looks like this. We got the dice right here. Looks like 10 different dice. Very cool looking. We got some silica gel. We'll save that for my friend. These are initiative cards. I guess that helps you know who's who. These are really cool. This is just the games catalog. You probably have all seen these if you bought one of their products. It shows you all the other games they have. And actually, I only call attention to this because I didn't realize how many games Free League made, but I had bought the Dragonbane set and was looking through there, and then I saw the set for Vaesen. And I'm like, oh, that's an interesting sounding game. So that's kind of what even turned me on to this in the first place. All right, we're just going to dump this guy out here a little bit and kind of go through it, and we'll just pop it back in. So here's like your getting started sheet. The thank you to all the Kickstarter people. Thank you, Kickstarter people. Vaesen rules. Got a very cool artwork in there. Talks a lot about different things here about the rules, just basic oversight of the main rules. That wolf looks really cool. Terrified. So it's in my mind, having never played this one, it seems similar to Call of Cthulhu in concept, because that one you got like, you know, madness and different things related to fear and different crazy stuff you see. This one here, we got The Haunting of Castle Gillenkreutz. That looks like very cool setting. Looks like all the stuff for the GM. So this is your adventure. You got some little spirit here. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a will-o'-the-wisp, it looks like. And then here's like a little map of the castle. So it looks like actually a really cool adventure from what I can see. Codex Occultum. I don't know what that is. Oh, wow, this is actually really cool. You get a whole bunch of different monsters in it. Holy cow, that is, for 30 bucks with this set, that's really a cool thing. Lets you, I guess, maybe craft some of your own adventures. This guy looks cool. This is a Vaetier. I don't know what that is, even though I'm of Scandinavian descent. A Lindworm. Those are cool. Fairies, of course. Wow, this right here is pretty cool. Not as cool as their main books they have, but you know, it still looks really cool actually. This is just like looks like a quick reference sheet for the players. You got skill test, you know, all the different stuff you can do on your turn. That's the back side. We're gonna do that. Oh, I forgot, I missed this. We got a letter, very cool. Probably not gonna do me much good solo. You know, when you play with yourself, it's kind of hard to share the fun with any other people. So another letter thing, and something out of a book. Then we got, you know, your pre-gen characters. She doesn't look very friendly. There's another one. You can see their stats and stuff on the back. All right, and he's the priest, I guess. That's interesting. So quite a few. I'm not showing all the pre-gen characters really. Well, there's one more. Let's show them. Got to get. No, that's it actually. So you got plenty of pre-gen characters here. Very cool. And of course, I mean, this is actually really, really cool. Oh my gosh. All right, well, here's the map of Castle Gillenkreuz. Very, very cool. What a value, man. Holy cow. So if you're thinking about getting into this game and like you just weren't sure if it's worth it, this one's looking very much like it'd be worth it. Here we got a couple. I was unfolding this map here. We're gonna zoom this up a little bit. This is a good map of the Uppsala. I believe that's the region where the game typically takes place. Very cool map there. And the other side is the Mythic North. You got whole Scandinavia. You got Denmark down here, Sweden, Norway, and Finland. And I'm not very familiar with this area, but I'm sure creepy, scary stuff happens down there too. This is the best area. That's the Skane County area. That's where my ancestors are from. So anyway, just a little prejudice there. Anyhow, that's all $30. Just bought it today. It came out a couple of days ago. I think it's probably very worthwhile to get this. And if you're interested in this game at all and have friends, even more so, I would recommend getting this to get you started in it. If it plays like Call of Cthulhu at all, it's probably pretty easy to understand. I'm going to try playing it solo at some point. We'll see if I'm up to the challenge. I usually am not. So yeah, there it is. That's the Vaesen starter set. Should be on sale right now for about $30 at your friendly local game store or online. All right, see you later, guys.